Hey, hey, how's it going? Want to skin a bobcat? I don't know if I'm going to put it up yet tonight or what. This one's going to be kind of messy. I ain't sure what they shot it with, if it was a Rage. Kind of looks like a 2-inch Rage broadhead. You can see the big old hole in it. Pretty much down the whole side. It was a young kid, young Amish kid, first cat ever. But start right there at the pad, come down the back leg, get right. You'll see a line that separates the dark fur and the belly fur. Just follow that line all the way down, back leg to the vent. This one's got a little rigor mortis set in. Come down that back leg, hit that line. Try not to pop your knife out like I did. Alright, that's your opening cut. Peel around just like you do all the other animals on the feet. This one I'm leaving the feet on. Ain't much fat on this little girl. Cut around the vent. Flip it over. Cut around the vent. It don't take much pressure on a cat. Now this one I'll have to do more knifing on because of my setup in the shop. That's a little trick. You can pop all that up all the way out to the toe, and then you don't have to peel it out with a knife. Just stick your thumb in there. You'll hear it start popping like crazy. See how it took it all the way down to the last toe bone? Oh. See if we got a pair of cutters in here. This will do. Just find that little knuckle. Don't take much. Don't use tin snips if you don't have to. My other cutters are out in the garage. Cut that little tin. Oh, there we go. Really, there ain't much to it on the feet. A lot of people get scared of the feet. Then just, when you're pulling on a cat, make sure you got quite a bit of hair. They don't rip as easy as a fox, but they will rip. We'll try to keep as much meat on the carcass, less on the hide. I don't know what's going on with the rumble. I got that one video to upload. Don't even know how it did it. Put the wrong video with it. Can't get another one to upload. But Dale gets better. I'm going to have him help me with it. They're all down with the flu. You can really do these cats with your hands if you're not confident enough to be knifing on them. Now, if this was taxidermy, I wouldn't have split that pad. I'd have rolled it all down. This is just a wall hanger. Flip that foot like that. I didn't quite get it pulled all the way down. Give it a couple of relief cuts. There we go. Be careful reaching in this box. In Louisiana, I about cut my finger off with one of Dale's knives. It wasn't that bad, but could have been. Looking for a tail shot. Do this the old-fashioned way. Just grab the pair of pliers. If I can get them, you gotta hold just the right pressure. There we go. Alright, before I hang this up, I will do yeah, you can see it's going to be kind of nice. I will do the front feet, if I can get it. Now, since these are wall hangers, I just go through the pad. You got another little pad right there, and that sucker is tough. I split them all the way down. These are another knife that Retta makes. I bought one just to try it. Haven't really used it a whole lot. Works good on faces. Don't trust myself with that one. Watch out for the claws. They will get you every time. Get to the dew claw on the front. If you don't, you will rip it off. See that sucker right there? He just about got me. Then I always stick my thumb in around there and I'll pull that down as far as I can. Try to cut as much of this meat loose. It'll help you when you get to the front leg. If any of you didn't know, a cat's front shoulders get pretty tight when you pull them down. And I won't be able to do much pulling on this because I'll have it hanging from a cable. And another thing I just thought of, where that cut is, I might not be able to pull on this thing much at all without it coming in half. Kind of getting stir crazy, guys. I don't really want to go out and put any dirt holes out. This kind of frozen ground, I used to do it all the time. Just haven't felt like it this year. For a few years, I haven't dirt holed serious for a while. You wouldn't believe the stuff you find in the pads of these bobcats' feet. Thorns? My God, if I had that many thorns in the pads of my feet, I wouldn't be walking nowhere. Not little ones either. Some of the cats I get from Texas, you gotta watch skinning them. They got big old thorns in their feet. I did get something cool in the mail today. A first for the shop. Stay tuned. I ain't gonna tell you what it is yet. You guys remember how I was telling you that blood on the floor? I wouldn't have to clean it up because that flooring's awesome. It just dries up and crumbles. Just sweep it right up. No, I hadn't cleaned it up yet either. Alright, get this sucker on up and get you guys turned around. Maybe zoomed in a little bit. Yeah, I got my new stand. Got my new chest harness. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna zoom back out, guys. Just a little bit. There we go. It's got to be better than the other day. You guys was clear down here on the table. No, ready to go to Arkansas. Get some. We're gonna try for some bobcats. Of course, we'll catch a few coyotes, catch a few raccoons, otters. Hopefully lots of otters, lots of beaver, lots of bobcats. Still can't believe the season on muskrats for southeast Iowa. That was my big hype this year. My grandpa, he was a big muskrat trapper. I remember my mom and them telling me stories that back in the day he'd went and bought grandma a refrigerator with his money off muskrats. Don't sound like much, but back then, refrigerators, it was a lot of money. I mean, you spent a little money, but it was still a lot of money. Now you gotta spend a lot of money and you get less quality. There's that big old hole. Be careful around the holes. I'd say that was a bullet hole. Right here's where it gets a little bit tricky on the chest. But if you just take your time and follow your line, that's why I always stick my thumb in there and pull pressure. watch, don't nick it. If you're ever uncertain that you're gonna, or worried that you're gonna put a hole in the hide, just take a little more, scrape it off. That's what I do sometimes. Like the chest of these cats. This chest and this part right here. Now I'll try to trim some of that off. There's two big veins on the bottom of these cats. I'd recommend don't hit them. From time to time you will. I do. It just makes it a lot easier if you don't. There's the ear right there. I just give it a cut to get in there. that's a skinned bobcat. Oh, roll it up, throw it in the freezer. Like to thank you all for watching. Subscribers, they're slowly going up. Every day I get a couple, 3 new ones. I'm happy with that. We're up to about 500. I think I'm going to do a giveaway if we can hit 1,000, or when we hit 1,000. I'll figure out something to give away. My wife brought that up the other day. Me and her kind of talked about it. Give away a hide or something. But yeah, just leave a thumbs up. On to the next.